yeah, in order to invoke an ejb, you would have, I'm sure you've used some standalone code that rings bell to you when you see it. Where is this? Hello ejb. Okay, so I mean, this is the standard code. When if you just search on internet, for a minute, you'll get this in many places. So you basically you will have to create an initial context, and these are the two important things. One is like basing on which application server you are using, this key could be different. Let's say if you are using WebSphere, then this could be different, and then it is not HTTP T3. Okay, the provider URL. Those are the two common mistakes people make. And then this is the the JNDI lookup key. Okay, which we need to provide. So here, whatever I copied from there, I pasted that here. Okay, pasted that here, and then see, I'm looking up that EJB, and so essentially this is our proxy service, right? And then I'm calling the get all method on it, and here I'm printing the output. But when we call, we should also see some output in our command window, right? Uh, we should see some output in our command window too. So uh, let's see. Okay, so when I run this, ejb client. Okay, see, this was when uh, when the request was going in through the proxy service to the business and back to the original EJB, right? So this is when the initial request came into the original proxy. See, request pipeline soap body get all, mm, get all, and soap body. That's all there is in the soap body, right? See, on the response side, uh, see, again we have soap body, uh, and see get all response return, and see here it has a what does it have? It has like Java content and a reference and some other things. So this is the reference to the Java object. Okay, so see the content, when it is going back, it is going back in the format of Java object. Okay, so this is the JEG. So what we have done, we have exposed an EJB as an EJB again using the JEJB transport. You need to add log statements like this in order to just make sure that everything is going well. Okay, and actually, you will also see another benefit of adding, uh, outputting your output like this. Okay, why? Sometimes, let's say if you have to now the let's say if you have to manipulate the response that is being sent back. Okay, now let's say, let's make it a little more simple, and let's call the uh, get uh, get greeting by ID. Okay, and then my ID is, let's say, 2. So it is not a list anyways. It is greeting G, and then G dot get message. Okay, let's invoke this method. Let's see what happens. Okay, so if we go here, um, well, here, see, well, since I am printing the output as the end client, so what is being sent is a greeting object. It's a greeting like good morning. Uh, mm, I do one when I do one. Hello, ma'am. For if that's a greeting ID. Now let's say if you want to manipulate, the greeting object is being sent back, and the greeting within that is like hello, ma'am. Now let's say the requirement is that which if we need to change the response, from hello, ma'am to hello, madam, right, to fully spell it out. In this case, like what do we do? Because the response that is being sent back is in the Java format. So what you need to do is like do a Java callout here. Okay, yeah, through Java callout, you can again manipulate the Java response that is being sent back. And this is also a pretty simple because let me show you. See here, public class greeting greeting response. You can create like any class. Here you can have any method, and whatever Java object is being sent back, to the client. You can get you can add receive that as a parameter here. Okay, since you can give the generic type of object, so any object can be received by this method, and then you can cast it to whatever you want. And so here, see, if the message is equal to hello, ma'am, then I'm setting it to hello, madam, right? So ultimately when the client like receives it, and he prints the here, like I'm printing it in the Eclipse here, where he should see hello, madam, now, because I'm manipulating the response that is being sent back. Okay, so again, this is like a simple Java class. Yeah, and see, what are the common things we are seeing here? One is like the class, all the methods are having to be static, and here you don't have any interface or any other thing that you have to implement. The only thing you have to remember is, of course, what is being sent back as a response is what you want to manipulate, right? So that is what you want to receive that as a parameter for this method. So during Java callout, that response that is being sent back will be sent to this method, and then you receive that, and then you manipulate it to whatever it has to be. Okay, and then you will return that. Okay, so okay, now in order to do a Java callout for this, Java callout. Okay, let's go to the service bus again. Now let's go to the proxy. Go to the message flow, right? Until this point, it is still hello, ma'am, right? So after this point, let's insert the message processing. Um, do you guys see Java callout somewhere here, right? Java callout. Okay. So again, it's the same deal, right? So once you have created something like this, then you need to create a jar. Okay, you need to create a jar. Okay, and in that jar, that class, and